All right, everybody out there in the Craft Chest Nation, it is here, and it's time to reveal the next upgrade for Project Defiant, which is the Mechman 240 amp alternator upgrade for the car. This will give me another 100 amps of power to the shields of the Defiant. As per Atomic Dog over on Das Tweets, called it right here, the Romulan disruptors will have no chance whenever we put this power to the Defiant. So what I'm going to do here is unbox this because I have no clue what the build quality is of these. I've always heard of Mechman, don't get me wrong. I've heard of Mechman for years and years and years, but I've never actually owned one. So this is going to be interesting. Of course, downforsoundshop.com is where I got this from. And let me tell you something. I ordered this like on the 31st, I think it was. It might have been after that. Yeah, so it was on the 31st. Today is the 11th. That is very quick, especially since there's holidays that we have to put in the mix. You know, you had right there, I ordered on 31st. We had New Year's happen, then everybody was coming back off a holiday, and etc. and so forth. So this is rather quick. This actually must have been sitting on their shelf somewhere, and whenever they got all the back orders filled for the JP23s and everything else, because you know what? JP be putting in work, plus buying that $100,000 SUV, that Yukon Denali, $99,000 Yukon Denali, gave it to his mama. What a class act. You know what? I don't care what anybody says. When you take care of your mama like that, you doing something right, okay? So I don't care what any opinions people may have about this guy, yada, so forth, whatever. My opinion is, so far, these guys are awesome. And JP at Down for Sound Shop, I know you don't watch my videos, but big thumbs up to you. Class act, Mississippi represent. Keep doing your thing, brother. And one day, those big old auditoriums, those big stadiums over there in Las Vegas, they're going to do flyovers like you did in that helicopter ride. And they're going to come across a big stadium, and they're going to think that's for one of the big football teams. But that's going to be for Down for Sound. That's going to be for you. They're going to be flying over the JP auditorium of the apocalypse. Woo! Just keep doing your thing, dude. You're doing right. So, of course, JP at Down for Sound Shop, shameless self-promotion. Shameless self-promotion. I'm talking about advertisement after advertisement after advertisement. That's the invoice. We're not going to show you that. I mean, we got the sticker. I think I picked the red one for this because we got the black and red theme happening. And I will more than likely, I like that. I like that. I like the decal. I like the way it says Team Down for Sound. And, you know, hey, advertise your stuff. And nobody knows what you got. You got to do it on the down low, the stealth mode. All right, so let's get back into this and let's unpack it. First of all, this being an alternator, of course, they're going to have some thick foam packet on here. I like the way that it's cut away and not really stuck to the alternator. And here it is. The shield generators for the Defiant. Oh, look at this. What is this? Oh, what? We got a t-shirt happening in here. Got the blue t-shirt. Oh, man. I was actually kind of hoping for some hot pink, because I'll rock the hot pink. Had some gangbanger in the store today talk about, because I had this breast cancer awareness mask that I made out of a t-shirt sleeve. He was like, nice pink mask. I was like, yeah, man. It came off of one of the shirts that we have here at the store. I just cut the sleeves off of it. Where's the mask? It's an awesome apocalypse mask. So then he was like, oh yeah, okay. He got it. So look at here. We got the let's see, let's make sure they didn't give me, how does Kip say it at Kicker? Make sure they didn't give me a schmedium here. This is a triple X. Yeah, triple X. Uh-oh, it's gonna fit. So we got a t-shirt. Got a t-shirt happening there. What else? What kind of other goodies we got going on in here? Got a, what is this? Is it the voltmeter? Oh, snap. We might have to come back and edit a little bit. And where's my shank? There's my shank. I made me a little shank because, I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a razor blade taped up in some masking tape. Been working on some mods. Gonna do a little weathering and paint on my Saber, that Dragoon Lancer. But let's have a look at this. I want to have a look at this this voltmeter. I've seen people actually say, well, yeah, there's a voltmeter. But this may be something I add in somewhere to Project Defiant. I don't know, because I'm working on that new console that you've seen the concept of, and I'm kind of tightening that up. And I got the Galaxy Purple in this, I believe. I think I remember now. Yeah, I got Galaxy Purple. So that's going to be awesome. I love purple. And I love the way like LED purple actually looks. It looks awesome in the nighttime. Kind of a contrast to everything we have going on, so we don't have just one type of light happening. What else we got in here? We got the sucker. And I got the concept of this from Big D, from Derek, from Williston Audio Labs. They put a sucker in there because you a sucker for buying their stuff. I guess. I don't know. I guess that's what it means. It sounds good to me. I was like, hey, that's what that means. And, of course, we got the Down for Sound lanyard. This right here, I'll probably use this around the house, maybe for my trips, whenever we go to some car shows or something like that, because hopefully, if all the moons and stars stay aligned, brothers, we're going to be able to do that. And then we'll have our craft chest name tag hanging off, representing right there. Okay, so we got a lanyard. We got a voltmeter. We got a big old fancy sticker. What else is in here? We got any other goodies? We got installation guides and warranty packs, I'm sure. They got the plug. I guess the plug comes with it. It's supposed to anyway. Yeah. Before you let it cool off. Yeah. And then hopefully in here, I'm not going to actually read it. I'll come back with an update or something like that. Hopefully in here, it might give you the downsizing, because I know that there's so many different versions of how people do their belts, whether you have air, not air, power steering, no power steering, which mine doesn't have power steering pump or anything like that. Mine's electric. But it would be nice to know exactly, and I can math it, just measure out the diameter of the pulleys, because these come with a smaller pulley. You want to spin it fast, so they come with a smaller pulley. And I think they said this is the 1.5 inch pulley, so all I have to do is figure out how big my pulley is, and maybe we can math it and subtract it that way. Alright, so anyway, I think that's it. What is down here? Man, this dude, look at this. JP even has I'm talking about shameless self-promotion. That's how you do it right there. I've been doing it wrong, guys. Remember way back I used to talk about shameless self-promotion. And people used to make fun of it. But see, this is what it gets you right here. It gets you $400 a pop. That's what it gets you. This dude knows what he's doing. And look, it even comes with a ring terminal. Y'all see that there? Which I already have a 0 gauge is ran already with one of these on it. I don't even know if that's 0 gauge. It looks like a 4 gauge wire. And let's look at this tag here. Let me actually close the box. That way we can have a look at this and read everything and whatnot. Shawnee E, can I get a whatnot? Oh yeah, hadn't talked to him in a minute. Been seeing his posts and all that. He's been American truck driving. So here is a single wire plug here. Rest of it's kind of taped up. I'm actually read the instructions so I don't blow my alternator up and blow my electrical up. But this right here, of course, is the positive. This one was built 12/8/2020. Hey, so this is a brand new build. Hadn't been sitting on the shelf. So apparently, this is a seller, because they just built this back in December. And it is a brand spanking new alternator. That looks so good, and that is tight. Ooh, boy. Tell you what, the rectifiers and I'm going to say brushes, but back in the day we used to call it brushes, because, they used to have brushes in them. But all the innards, I don't even remember half of it. Stators and all this other stuff that we have going on from back in there. I don't even want to get technical about it. I just want to enjoy the beauty of this alternator, because this is going to be awesome. 240 amps, adds 100 amps of power to the 34, or we got a Group 34 battery from, now I can't remember what battery I have. Oh man, what is this? Excess power. Dang, man, I'm having a brain fart. Excess power, Group 34 battery. So that's going to help it. Plus, we're going to add the other battery back in. I'm getting the pieces and parts there so we get it right. because I'm going to have to keep, for now anyway, my factory area all the way back in the deepest reaches of the trunk, which are easily accessible. But we're going to have 2 batteries back there, add this bad boy in. We already got a run of 0 gauge. I don't think it's necessary. I may be wrong to run 2 0 gauges back there. I just don't see the necessity of it. Have my factory wire, which is 4 gauge, have the run of 0 gauge, and that'll be plenty of power in my opinion. All right, so here we go. Mechman. Let's show off their logo, which is actually on this alternator right here. You can see it right past the wire there. All right. And once again, I'm going to have to see about this plug. Maybe this is the test plug, because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to plug my factory plug back into this, I would think. And I'll read up on it. And this may be just like a test thing for them to see and make sure that it's actually putting out the power it's supposed to put out. That is impressive. Woo! Mechman, 240 amp alternator. Cancer. What? I'm not going to be hanging out on the alternator. What are you talking about? Really? A cancer warning on an alternator, everybody. Okay. Look at this. Look at that copper in there. Nice build quality. That is nice. Alright. Nice aluminum body. Machined well. Oh, nice and polished. Oh, yeah. Getting into it. And that's about it. So, man, let me tell you. Got the t-shirt. We got the lanyard. We got the shameless self-promotion from Down for Sound Shop. We got the voltmeter and all the other stuff going on. Now, stay tuned. I'm still trying to figure out the lightsaber. The video that I shot earlier, the first one was on my phone, and it refuses to transfer over to my computer. I haven't had that problem before, and now all of a sudden we had the perfect take, and I'm going to figure it out, even if I have to hold the phone up to the camera and record it that way, which sounds so cheesy, but I'll put a warning in the beginning of it. But man, here we go. Project Defiant continues. The shield generator of the apocalypse coming to you. Now we got to work on getting the cloaking device going on for the Defiant. Woo! It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun.
You gotta be shitting me, man. That mother's strong.